time to talk about some very special cats here on At Home with Mrs. Hocken. There is an artist named Laurel Birch, and she's known for her cats, not because they are cats or because she's really got a lot of them, but because of the fun things that she paints them like. She does patterns and designs all over her cats. And so what I'm gonna do is take you through a little step-by-step to make your cat, and then we're gonna add some fun patterns to it. So the first thing I need to do to make my cat is to make the head. Now every part of this we want to make big enough so that we can really put some patterns on those after we get done. So the first step is simply to make the letter J, just like that. And then after you make that, you're going to make a mirror image of it going on the other side. See how it's not exact? That's okay, all right? After you've done that, we're gonna give our cat some ears, just like that. And then of course we need to give him a top of a head. So as you see your kitty start happening, you'll start to recognize, now I see it. There is his mouth. Now let's give him a nose. This is just a triangle. And then the top of the nose is going to go one line up on this side, one line up on that side, go all the way to the top. Now we're going to give our cat eyes. The top of the eye, think of when we make eyes and they remind you of a football shape. There's the top of it. It's kind of like a rainbow. Then we're going to do the bottom of it. Whoops. And if we make mistakes, that's okay. Then we're going to put some eyes in there. Circles that touch the top and the bottom. Circles that touch the top and the bottom. Then you're going to put the inside of the eye. Cats are known for their irises that go in a different direction than human ones. Then we can give him some eyelids. All right, now let's start on a body. We can either have him standing upright like this, or you could make him jumping or doing a different action. I'm going to show you how to do the standing up kitty. Okay, first we're going to make a line that comes right down from his cheek. It's going to go over and then down, 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 down. And then it's going to turn a corner and go like a wave. Okay, this is going to be his tail. So make sure you go down far enough that you have room for a body in there. Now I'm going to make the tail. I'm going to turn it around and come back and stop. Then I have to give him this side of his body. This side is going to come down from the other cheek and it's going to come straight down to the tail, just like that. Okay, then we're going to give him some front legs. Don't start all the way up here because we need room for his belly and his chest. So we're going to start down here and there's one leg, stop. And there's the second leg, stop. Now all I have to do is give him his hind or back leg. That one's not going to come straight down, that's going to come at a curve like that. Once you have your kitty drawn, the next step is we are going to draw a pattern of some kind. Now make it nice and big and make it repetitious or repeat it over and over. Remember, a pattern means it's something that repeats over and over the same way. So if I do one stripe and then one zigzag, that's not a pattern, but I could make it into one by repeating it over again with a straight line and a zigzag. And a straight line and a zigzag. And a straight line. Maybe I'll want to do something a little different on his tail. You can do polka dots, you can do stripes, you can do zigzags, there's all sorts of things. Notice I'm making all of my designs big, because next lesson we're going to start coloring it in, and if you don't make it big, it's really hard to color those in. And I can give him some patterns up on top, maybe some patterns in his cheeks, right there and right there. And I could even give him some whiskers. And there you have it. You have started your beautiful Laurel Birch cat. That's as far as we're going to go for today. We're just going to make the outside design. Now, if you want to, you can try making cats in different poses and practice with that. So first graders, maybe you would rather have your cat in a jumping pose. This is going to be a different pose that I'm showing you here in case you want to try it like this. The head is already here because it's the same as the directions I just gave you. The difference this time is going to be that when you're drawing your kitty, instead of drawing a curve down, we're going to go from the cheek out to the side, just like that. Okay, then we're going to make the tail, a big curve right overhead, and don't forget to curve around and go back to the kitty, just like that. Okay, next we're going to give our cat some front legs. So we're starting at the cheek, and he has 2 in front. 1, 2. And then you're going to give your kitty cat a belly. And then you're going to have 2 in back. 1. And this one's behind the other leg, so we have a little overlapping going on. So this part of this leg isn't going to show because it's behind. So this is your jumping cat. And now you can do what we did on our other kitty by adding some type of patterns. They might be curvy lines, straight lines. Maybe you want dotted lines or broken ones on this one. You get to decide. That's the fun part. What you need to do, though, is make it into a pattern. So something that repeats over and over the same way. And then if I want to, I might be able to put a different pattern on the front legs just for fun, because Laurel Birch did all kinds of wonderful patterns. The great thing is if you're using pencil and you make a pattern and you just don't like it, you can erase it. So some of these patterns that I do, I may or may not like. I might change my mind. Oh, we almost forgot. And there you have it, a kitty jumping.